Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Diego Knows. I am Diego, and it's Sex in the City time. All right, it's time to talk about Sex in the City, the chick show that y'all are addicted to. Hey, I was addicted to it too. It's a chick show. It's totally a chick show. Totally a chick show. All right. So we're going to talk about Sex and the City again here. I made a vow to all of you that we are going to review every single episode. Yes, every single episode. Now, I rewatched every single episode a long time ago, but now I'm rewatching them. Okay, refamiliarizing myself with the show. I got to tell you, watching these episodes again, I was in my 20s when I first saw this show. Okay, like right now we're at season 3. We're in episode 7. Okay, so we're in the middle of season 3. This season aired between June and October of 2000. So this was before September 11th. Okay, and they would issue a new episode every week. So after that episode aired, I think it was on Sundays it aired. The next day, everyone at work would talk about it. Okay, so by this time, I was caught up on the show and I was watching the episodes as they aired. Okay, so I would watch the episode the next day. I'd talk to everyone about it. So we didn't know what was going to happen. Okay, I binge watched season 1 and 2, but season 3 I watched in real time like everybody else. All right, so we didn't really know for sure what was going to happen, but I remember being very sympathetic to Carrie. Okay, I remember like feeling like a lot of these guys that were there just were treating her bad. I remember thinking that a lot. And now that I'm older and wiser, hopefully, and I've dated a lot more since then. I watch these shows now, and I'm telling you, man, Carrie's a fucking bitch. Carrie is a fucking bitch. She doesn't realize it, but she's a fucking bitch. Like, oh my god, and this episode oh my god, this episode I'm going to review today, this episode just proves it. Like, oh my god, so many of her problems she causes herself. Okay, like maybe it's because I'm older now and I see this stuff, but back then you didn't see it because we were all stupid back then in our 20s. We were all doing that stuff. We were all acting passive aggressive and acting like little kids if we didn't get what we wanted. And Carrie's no better. Now I see it. Now, like, oh my gosh, she was immature as fuck and spiteful and just like God, so fucking stupid. But we didn't see it back then. Very very petty, very very petty. Okay, so like I said, this episode is season 3, episode 7. The name of this episode is called Drama Queens. Okay, now I'm going to give you a straight man's point of view here. Okay, so if you're easily triggered, get the fuck out. All right, I'm going to curse. I'm going to say some things you probably don't agree with, but I'm going to give you an honest to God, straight man's point of view. If you're a guy and you're watching this, you're going to know goddamn well I'm telling the truth. I'm going to tell you the shit your dad ain't going to tell you, your boyfriend ain't going to tell you, and your husband ain't going to tell you. Okay, and I'm going to call out the bullshit when I see it, and I'm going to praise it when they get it right. Sometimes they get it right. Okay, all right. So to start off with, Carrie is waking up in the middle of the night. She's having anxiety attacks while she's asleep. So I don't know if she's having nightmares or something, but she's not having nightmares, but something's waking her up every night. Okay, like she's waking up like all scared and shit, and she doesn't know what's going on. She doesn't know why it's happening. Okay, but she's having these anxiety attacks while she's asleep. She's having a hard time having a good night's sleep. All right, so she's waking up scared of something, but she doesn't know what it is. She can't put her finger on it, what it is. Okay, and this happens again. It's happening over and over again every night. So like she doesn't know what's causing it, but like she tries like shopping and stuff, but that doesn't help. You know, and Aiden, of course, is there in bed next to her, and he's really nice and supportive. Are you okay? You okay, honey? Are you all right, sweetheart? Is there anything I can get for you? Oh, I'm gonna get a glass of water. Oh, hey, relax. I'll get it for you. Yeah, he's one of those guys. He's like super, super. Hey, and there's nothing wrong with being nice. Okay, there's nothing wrong with being nice. There's nothing wrong with being too nice. Okay, and Aiden is nice to a fault. And yes, I said to a fault. Okay, because when you're too nice, you get fucked over. And Aiden's a perfect example of that. I did not see it coming originally when I saw the show, what was going to happen with Carrie and Aiden. But seeing episodes like this one, I can see it. They were telegraphing it back then. Okay, and I didn't see it back then, but I see it now. Okay, so he goes out there, gets her a glass of water. So he's basically doing everything he's supposed to do. He's like a perfect boyfriend, you know. Carrie realizes that she's in a relationship where there's nothing wrong. She can't find anything wrong with him. He's doing everything. He's doing everything Big wasn't doing. You know, he's there. He's attentive. He's there for her when she needs him. He's concerned about her. He cares about her. He actually listens to what she says. You know, he pays attention to what she's saying. You know, I'm pretty sure he pays for all the dates fucking too. You know, he's courteous to her. You know, he treats her with respect. You know, as far as I know, he's not sleeping with anyone else. He doesn't lie to her or anything like that. You know, he just he has a good time with her. You know, and he's honest about how he feels about her. You know, So like he's like doing everything right, but Carrie ain't happy. No shit, no shit. She ain't happy. I wonder why. I wonder. I mean, I know why, but I wonder why. Yeah, we know why. Okay. Uh, Now, if you remember, there was another episode where I did a review, and I told you that like there's three types of guys when you're dating. Okay, there's the guys you don't want. Okay, you already know who those are. Those are pretty easy to spot. Okay, you know what you don't want. Okay, everyone knows what they don't want. Okay, there's the guys that you do want. You know, and then there's the guys that you didn't know you wanted. Okay, these are the guys that surprise you, that show up, and you didn't realize that that's what was missing in your life. Like you had no idea. It was a complete surprise, you know. And I said it before. These are the best ones because these are the ones that kind of shock you. Okay, like you didn't see it coming. Okay, like you didn't realize that that's what you needed. That was the missing piece. You weren't even aware of it until it showed up right in front of you. And then you're like, oh my God, I had no idea that this is what I needed. And now that I've found it, I don't want to let it go. You know, this is something I didn't see coming. You know, and those are the best. Those are the kinds they write the romance movies about. Okay, those are the ones the romance novels. Okay, that's the shit like that. Okay, it's when you meet someone you didn't realize that's what you wanted. Okay, I'm starting to think about stupid shit like Sweet November with Keanu Reeves and Charlize Theron. That's one of those fucking movies. You know, Along Came Polly. There's another one. Okay, all these fucking stupid ass movies. You know, even like Breakfast at Tiffany's is one of those. You know, she doesn't realize that she's in love with Paul until he fucking tells her that she built her own fucking prison. You know, at the end in the rain. You know, so she didn't realize that Paul was what she really wanted. You know, those are the best ones. Those are the really dramatic. You know, relation. Those are the dramatic ones that we all like to see. Okay. Unfortunately, you'll notice that I did not say when you get what you wanted, because when you get what you wanted, it's not enough. It usually isn't. Okay, it usually isn't. You know, we say that we have these qualifications, you know, like we'll say, oh, well, I want a guy who makes this much money and works this kind of job and went to school here and drives this kind of car and lives in this kind of neighborhood and likes to go to this country for vacation and likes to eat this food, you know, and then then they end up fucking, you know, dating some fucking bus boy, okay, with no fucking with no fucking credit card or bank account, you know. Well, I guess he has a great personality or a great something, right? You know, so. It's like, what the fuck? You know, you never know. All right. Well, Aiden is basically when Carrie was dating Big, or even when she wasn't dating, when she was obsessing over Big, which has been every fucking episode. Okay, she always complained about Big not being this, and this, not being courteous, being selfish. You know, not giving her enough attention. You know, not letting her meet his mom, not letting her, you know, all this kind of stuff. You know. And so she would complain about Big all the time, okay? Well, Aiden is doing all those things that Big didn't do. And she can't figure it out. She can't understand why. Like, you know, the bitch doesn't fucking... She got what she wanted, okay? This is what she wanted. She put it out in the universe. Hey, I want a guy who's this, and this. Okay, well, in this season, the universe gave it to her. Okay, here it is. Here he is. This is the guy you wanted, right here. And she's there, and she's not fucking happy. Of course she's not fucking happy. She's stressing out. She's having anxiety attacks over a guy that she wanted. She wanted this guy. Okay, and he showed up like magic, and now she's not fucking happy, and she doesn't know why. I know why. Okay, we'll get to that later. Okay, like I said, the episode's called Drama Queens, so there's a hint right there. Okay, so what do you call it? She's complaining about this to her girlfriends, of course. You know, over lunch or whatever the fuck they're doing. You know, they're always talking to each other. Okay, and you know. They're talking about like, you know, there's no clouds in sight. Miranda says there's no clouds in sight here, you know. And of course, you know, Carrie, for some reason, she's dressed like fucking Chucky from Child's Play while she's having lunch with these girls. I don't know if she's wearing the fucking overalls and the Mork and Mindy fucking shirt underneath. It's fucking best. She looks like the female Doctor Who that's out there right now. I don't watch Doctor Who, but I've seen what she's fucking wearing. She looks like that. Looks fucking stupid, man. It looks like fucking Chucky. But anyway, just pointed out because it was hurting my vision. That's how bad it was. Okay. So she says she's used to drama in her relationships, like with Big, you know, like she was used to the hunt. She said that, the hunt. Okay, but there's no surprises with Aiden. Like he's predictable. And Miranda's like, well, you know, Steve is completely predictable too, and that's what I love about him. In fact, one of the happiest moments of my life is when I'm doing his laundry. Miranda said this. Can you believe that shit? Miranda said this. What the fuck happened? She must be on her fucking period or something, dude, because she's fucking having mood swings or some fucking shit. I don't recognize this woman. Anyway, and then of course, Samantha's like, oh yeah, you know what you just said is exactly what I am afraid will happen to me. That's my biggest fear of all, what you just said right there. Well, Samantha's not built for relationships, okay? She's not going to find a guy that's going to fucking fall in love with her, okay? Not a guy that she wants to fall in love with her anyway. But anyway, that's not the topic here. So, so that's her biggest fear realized. Okay, if he's too good to be true, she tells Carrie, if he's too good to be true, then he probably is. In other words, fucking don't bet everything on this guy, okay? Just because he seems perfect right now, there's something wrong with him. Okay, well, there's definitely something wrong, but it ain't with him. Okay, so Charlotte's like, oh, what is this talk? Okay, so now we're dumping guys because they're too perfect? You know what? I've been reading in this book right here. She has some book on how to get married, like a business model for how to get married, how to meet someone and get married. She's like, this book I read says you shouldn't hang out with your dysfunctional single friends. So if I'm not available in the foreseeable future, it's because I'm going to be hanging out with my married friends. This man says, oh, what is it? Chapter 1, how to get ahead by giving head. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, Charlotte's been talking about since the beginning of the season. She's been talking about, like, this is the year she's going to get fucking married this year. Come hell or high water, she's going to get fucking married. It's going to happen. Okay, she's already made that decision in her mind. It's going to happen, and ain't nothing going to stop it from happening. Okay, all she needs is a fucking guy. And she ain't met him yet. She doesn't know where he is. So she got a book on it. She's on a mission. She's on a fucking mission. She's got to find a guy to get married. Because that's how you do it in real life. You just got to find a guy to get married. Now, right fucking now. Somebody better fucking show up, and you better have a big fucking bank account. Or big something, right? So she's on a mission. So she's going to start to distance herself from her dysfunctional single friends and just hang out with married people so that they can introduce her to someone who's marriage material. Okay? Because, she's going to get married. She already set the date. She just needs a guy to show up. She hasn't found the guy yet. Okay? Pretty much. That's where her mind is. Okay? Because that's what happens in real life. Okay? You put the carriage before the horse. You get married first, and then you pick out a groom. Okay. So that's what's going on with her. She's going to go on she's husband hunting. Okay. Meanwhile, Miranda and Steve are hanging out like a couple. They live together. They come out, they flirt with each other, they kiss each other, they hug each other. They eat together. They eat together. They sit on the couch and they eat together and they watch TV and they have dessert together. In fact, there's a scene where he's feeding Miranda a strawberry. She's laying on his shoulder and she's just feeding her a strawberry. Here, sweetheart. She's like, and they look pretty fucking happy. And they're just watching TV together. And then later on that night, they, fucking going at it, like rabbits. And you know what? I gotta tell you, they look pretty fucking happy. How are we supposed to know that this was gonna fucking destroy her fucking marriage? That this is why she fucking destroyed her fucking marriage? That she was suffering through all this horrible treatment of her for 20 fucking years. She must have been suffering in silence because I didn't see it. The pain must have been so deep, so fucking deep that she had to put up with this for 20 something years. Damn, I should have seen it come. The signs were all there. I guess I'm just blind. I didn't see it. I didn't see how fucking unhappy she was. Imagine that? What happens if she marries him? And this is what they do. When they get off work and they get home is they fucking feed each other and they watch TV together and they feed each other dessert and they fuck. Can you imagine? That must be a fucking horrible existence, man. I don't understand how fucking Miranda lasted so long like that. Fucking beats me. I don't know how she suffered that long. I mean, I can see her suffering right now. Goddamn. Fucking cunt. All right. So moving right along. So that's happening. Okay. Meanwhile, Samantha's dating some new guy. Of course she is. His name is Mark, and he's a fucking doctor of something. I don't know what, but they're about to make out. Who cares? I don't know the guy's name, but I recognize him. He was in the Lost Boys. He was one of the vampires in Lost Boys, okay? Remember the guys with the long hair, the evil vampires? He was the one with the black hair, okay? You miss sucker! Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that guy. Not the one that looked like Twisted Sister. The other guy. Okay, that was him. Okay, so I don't know his fucking name. But anyway, he looks like a fucking male model doctor. Okay, like he's 20-something years old, all right? Anyway, he does what every guy does right before sex. You know, like I do it too. You know, when I'm in bed with a woman and I've still got my clothes on, but we're about to have sex, I go like, "Hey, sweetheart, can you give me a glass of water? I need to take my Viagra like right now, okay? Thank you so much. Now I'm gonna get a hard on. Let's have sex." No, that's not what fucking happens, okay? But that's what happens here on the show, okay? First of all, that bullshit flag number one right there, okay? Ladies, if a guy is taking Viagra, okay? If a guy is taking Viagra, okay, he sure as fuck not gonna take it when you're right there in front of him, okay? Unless it's like your husband or something, you know. But if it's just a guy you're dating, you're gonna take it while you're fucking right there in front of him, looking at him, okay? Okay? You sure as fuck is not gonna ask you to give him a glass of water so he can take his fucking Viagra, okay? That's not how it works, all right? It's not how it fucking works, all right? So that's bullshit right there. Anyway, he takes a Viagra, and, you know, Viagra does what it does. Makes you fuck like a horse, man. It's fucking going at it all the fucking time. I've never taken Viagra, but this is what I heard. Maybe when I get old enough, I'll probably have to take it. But right now, I'm doing okay. But anyway, so Samantha realized that, holy shit, this shit is like fucking, this is like a, you know, like a tornado in a bottle here, you know? So she starts thinking, maybe I should take Viagra. What happens if a woman takes Viagra? I don't fucking know what happens. I honestly don't know what happens if a woman takes Viagra. But yeah, so that's what she's thinking now in the back of her mind. And what do you call it? So that's going on. Whatever. As for water, okay. So Carrie and Aiden now are talking to each other, and she's asking him while they're walking down the street together in the afternoon. She's like, "Why are you single? You're so perfect. Why are you so single? You know, don't you have any bad traits? You know, because you know, I know I sound like a bitch right now. Well, yeah, you do, Carrie. You actually do. You're chastising your boyfriend because he's perfect. Okay, you're telling him that why are you single? You know, like you're so perfect. Okay, you know, girls, don't do this shit. Okay, don't fucking do this shit. I know a lot of you girls do this. You know, you meet a guy, you like him a lot, and you're just flabbergasted. Well, why is he so single? Why is he single? Why isn't he attached to somebody? This guy's perfect. I don't get it. Why doesn't he already have a girlfriend or a wife or something? You know? And then you tell him, you're like, why are you single? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you should be with somebody right now. The women must be beating themselves to get with you. I don't understand. Okay, you know, ladies, I know you're trying to mean that as a compliment, but it's not a compliment. Guys take offense to that. I take offense to that. Okay, just like you would take offense to it. You know, if I told you, like, you know what, Carrie, you're so beautiful, you're so talented, you're so charming and funny, you know, and all these things. Why? How come you don't have a guy? I don't understand. Well, okay, see, it's a self-answering question. Okay, whenever I see a woman who's talented, beautiful, smart, sexy, witty, charming, friendly, helpful, caring, and just like drop dead gorgeous, you know? And she doesn't have a boyfriend, and she doesn't have a husband. She's just like legit single, not even dating anybody. The first thing I think is that she's a fucking psycho! She's a fucking psycho. Okay? And I have never been proven wrong. Ever. One moment. It's true. Okay? There's a reason she's single. Okay? Just like there's a reason this perfect guy is single. Okay? And you don't want to know what that reason is. All right? So maybe when I was younger, I would have fallen for it. But when you're older, it's offensive. You know, so girls, ladies, don't say that to a guy. Don't have to go, why are you single? Okay, you're just gonna make him feel bad about himself. Okay, do you really think that he wants to be single? If he's got all this going for him, don't you think that do you really think he wants to be single? Unless it's a choice. Because I know guys like that too. They will not do relationships anymore. They're done with it. They have fuck buddies and that's all they got. Okay, and if you ask a guy like that, why are you single? He's gonna do it too. Well, I just have fuck buddies. I don't date. I don't have girlfriends. I don't do relationships anymore. You know, those guys, they'll tell you straight out. Okay, because they're not gonna try to hide that from you. All right, but if you ask a guy who legitimately wants a girlfriend, why don't you have one? Well, I mean, it's obvious why he doesn't have one. Number one, he can't get one. Number two, he can't keep one. And number three, he lost one. Okay, that's it. That's why he's single. Right. So when you ask him a stupid question like that, you know, what do you think he's going to say? He's going to lie to you, or he's going to tell you the truth. Okay, and either way, it's not attractive. All right, there's a reason. Okay, so that's going on. So Carrie's like, I know I'm being a bitch right now, but I'm going to find out what your faults are eventually. So why don't you just tell me what they are? You know, I can't. I can't sail on perfect. Okay? I can't take the pressure of being in a perfect relationship with a perfect guy. And Nate's like, well, just relax, But my folks are coming into town, and I'd like for you to meet them. I want you to meet my folks. Okay. Carrie suddenly has flashbacks about Big. Remember when Big took his mom to church every Sunday? Remember that? And Carrie wanted to go, and Big was like, "No, it's just something. It's something private between my mom and me. That's my time with my mom. I take her to church every Sunday. Okay, that's what her and I do every Sunday. And it's just her and me. I don't ever invite anybody to that. And so what does Carrie do? She fucking shows up anyway and crashes it anyway. Remember that? Yeah. Okay. Well, she's looking at it like, remember, Big never let me meet his mom. Remember that? Well, Aiden wants me to meet his parents. Okay. Yeah. Fucking hypocrite, right? Okay. Meanwhile, Charlotte hangs out with that married couple. Okay. She's got a married couple named Dennis and Amy, and they're all having dinner together. Okay. And Charlotte tells them, hey, listen, I'm getting married this year. I'm getting married. Yes. And the girl, and Amy's like, oh my God, that's awesome. Charlotte, that's awesome. Who's the lucky guy? She's like, well, I haven't met him yet. You haven't met him yet? No, that's why I brought you all here to have dinner with me. Okay? I need you to go through your list of single friends. I need you to fix me up. You've got to know somebody that's single. And they're like, well, who do we know is single? Oh, there's this guy named Phil. Phil, exactly. Perfect. Set it up. I got 2 tickets to the opera on Saturday night. Okay? And me and Phil are going to go. Give him a call. Give him my number. Okay? We're going to go. Okay, and get back to me once you get a hold of him. What the fuck? Okay, now listen. I know bullshit flag. Obviously, look. I know Charlotte's ditzy. I know she's ditzy. Okay, but I never saw her as delusional. Okay, this is fucking stupid. How the fuck are you gonna make a date with somebody that doesn't exist yet? Okay, this is fucking stupid. What do you think is going to fucking happen? Yeah. Hey, I got 2 tickets to the opera Saturday night. Okay. And I'm going to get married. And I'm going to take my fiance to the opera this Saturday. So I need you to find me a girl. Okay? So we can go Saturday. Because we're going to get married before the year's over. Are you fucking out of your mind? Just saying it out loud, it's stupid. How can Charlotte think this is going to work? I know the book. I'm sure the book didn't fucking tell her to do this, okay? It's just a dumb subplot, okay? It makes no sense, okay? Well, the fact that Charlotte would even agree to this just tells me that she's fucking stupid as hell, all right? Okay, meanwhile, Miranda has to deal with Steve, okay? Like I said, Miranda said earlier that she does the laundry, okay? Well, she does the laundry, okay? Hey, me personally, no matter even if my girlfriend was living with me, nobody does my laundry except me. Okay, I'm the only one who does my own laundry. Okay, just me, nobody else. Okay, I don't do anyone else's laundry. Okay, and they don't do my laundry. I do my own fucking laundry. Okay, I have my own basket where I put my own dirty clothes and I do my own fucking laundry. All right. Well, I guess Miranda does Steve's laundry. Okay, and when you do a guy's laundry, okay, of course you're gonna come across the fucking shit stains in the undies. Okay, the skid marks. Yes. The fucking skid mark, and she's gross and disgusted. Like, what the fuck did you expect? Okay, when you do a man's laundry, what the fuck you think you're gonna find? Okay, okay, what the fuck you think you're gonna find? Okay, Jesus Christ, I got a fucking 5-year-old here. Okay, I do his laundry. What do you think I fucking find? Okay, come on. And she's all disgusted and turned off. Well, this is what happens when you do a fucking man's laundry, okay? What the fuck? So what does she do? She doesn't talk to Steve about it. She complains to Carrie about it. And she just can't understand. She's like, I don't understand why. He's got fucking shit stains on his undie. Like the guy doesn't know how to use fucking toilet paper. He doesn't know how to wipe his own fucking ass. Of course, because she's always fucking stuff in her fucking fat ass every time she's talking to Carrie. It looks that way. She looks like fucking Han from the fucking Fast and the Furious movies. I was fucking eating something. I don't understand why you got fucking ass. It grosses me out. It's fucking grossing me out. I don't fucking get it. And Carrie says something like, oh yeah, well, why do guys have shit stains? I don't know. It probably has something to do with why do they always get fucking piss on the toilet seat every time they piss. Okay. Okay, guys, lift the seat up, okay? Ladies, you can fucking put it down. Okay, use some of that fucking feminist self-empowerment and just fucking put the seat down. Okay, there you go. Problem solved, right? Okay, so she complains about that while she's stuffing her face, and Miranda's like, maybe I'm confusing being in a rut with intimacy. Maybe I'm confusing the two. Being in a rut with intimacy. Maybe they're not the same thing. Okay, well, okay. And Carrie's like, you whine when you're not in a relationship, and you whine when you are in a relationship. Okay, so what do you want me to tell you? Okay, here, let me give you some cheese to go with that whine. Okay, all right, and shut the fuck up. God damn it, you can't make them happy. You can't make a woman happy. You give her what she wants, she's still not fucking happy. What the fuck, dude? We're not in the fucking happiness business, okay? Our job in life is not to fucking make you happy, okay? You got to make yourself happy. We take responsibility for our own happiness, okay? If you're not happy, there's something that you need to do to fucking fix that. It's not my job to fucking make you happy. It's not your job to make me fucking happy, okay? Happiness is an inside job. It's something you do on your own to improve your life, okay? If someone's not treating you the way you want to be treated, you don't deal with that person anymore, okay? And if you want to fucking do your boyfriend's laundry, you're going to come across shit stains, okay? That's just life. Fucking get over it. Quit bitching about it. If it's a fucking problem, just don't do it anymore. What the fuck? Why do you got to complain about it? Just tell Steve, hey, Steve, I think you should do your own laundry from now on. I don't think he's going to get mad about that, okay? He's kind of been fucking doing it his whole life, all right? Okay, so there's that. Carrie complains about, like, hey, you know what? Aiden wants me to meet his parents. I don't think I want to meet them. Remember the way Big treated me? He wouldn't let me meet his mom. Okay, well, I don't want to meet his parents. Okay, because what happens if we break up? So she really thinks she's gonna break up. She's like, I don't want that pressure. Now he goes, I'm like a Big. What's happening now is I'm the one behaving like Big now. I'm behaving like Big. And he's behaving like me. I don't want to meet his parents. What if we break up? She actually has a Freudian slip. Before she tells Miranda about Aiden asked her to meet his parents, she says, there's something I got to tell you. It's a problem, and it's big. Yeah, Freudian slip right there. Freudian slip. Okay, so that's going on here. What else? Okay, so she's on her computer, okay, and she's the thesis for this episode is called "Do we need drama to make a relationship work?" Okay, the answer to that question is, Carrie, you need drama. Okay, most women need drama to make a relationship work. Okay, if there's no drama, you got to make some up. Okay, because life is more exciting when it's dramatic. Okay, when it's not dramatic, it's boring. Okay, there's one thing women don't like is boring. Okay, I learned that the hard way. Okay, so anyway, so Charlotte's trying to get a hold of Dennis, okay? Because Phil never called her, so she's calling Dennis. Like, hey, Dennis, have you called Phil yet? Okay, did you give him my number? Okay, I'm waiting. And she's leaving messages for like a week, and Dennis is not returning her calls. Because she doesn't know how to get a hold of Phil because he doesn't fucking exist. Okay, at least she hasn't met him yet, okay? She doesn't know anything about him. But she's got tickets for the opera on Saturday, and she still hasn't even talked to this guy yet, okay? And Dennis keeps blowing her off. So she gets pissed off, and she's munching on her fucking cookies, all right? Carrie visits Aiden. And she cancels the meeting at his store, and she cancels the meeting with his parents. She says she doesn't want to do it. She says, I know they'll love me, okay, but what happens if we break up? I know your parents will love me. I'm hot. I'm charming, okay? All my boyfriend's parents love me, okay? But what happens if we break up? What if I, what kind from it? Well, what kind of complications is that going to have, it could be big. Freudian slip, right there. So Carrie's like, let's see. I think we spend way too much time together. You're way too available. Let's see each other less. Okay, let's see each other less, and that way we can miss each other even more. Good idea. And Aiden's like, okay, I've got a life too, Carrie. But all right, fine, if that's what you want. We'll just see each other less. Okay. She's like, you always say the right things. Okay, now, if this was me, I'm not Aiden, okay, but if this was me, if I was in Aiden's position, I would have fucking dumped her right then and there. Romance is over. It's over. It's done. It's done. She's already pulling away from me. She's already like, you know what? I think I need some space. I think I need to do my own thing for a little while, okay? The reason she's pulling away from Aiden is because she's fucking thinking about, about what happened with Big, okay? She's thinking about that, okay? And she's thinking of that, no matter who she dates, here this guy is everything she wants, but yet she still wants Big more. Why is that? Why does she want Big, okay? But here's this guy that's everything that she wanted Big to be. Here's this guy who is all those things, and she doesn't want him. Okay? Don't play the bullshit. Okay, but you're perfect. Okay, she doesn't fucking want Aiden. Okay, she doesn't like Aiden. She wants to like Aiden, but she doesn't. Okay? And the reason for that is because she does need drama in her life. And that's the thesis of this episode. She needs drama, okay? She can't have a fucking regular relationship, okay? She needs someone who can push her buttons and make her feel things. That's what women are attracted to. They're attracted to their feelings. They're attracted to the highs and the fucking lows. A guy who knows how to make a woman feel this fucking good and at the same time make her feel this fucking bad over and over again at different times of the day, okay? And different points of the relationship. Okay, is someone that a woman's gonna be attracted to. You know why? Because women are addicted to their fucking feelings. Okay, anyone who can play with their feelings that way is someone they're attracted to. It's someone that's what they want. Women are attracted to feelings. They're drama queens. They want to fucking feel things. They want to feel really bad. They want to feel really fucking good. Okay? They want to feel really fucking good so they can brag to everybody. They want to feel really fucking bad so they can get sympathy from everybody. Okay? That's what, and a guy who knows how to do that to a woman that's a keeper. Okay? Women would rather have a guy like that, even if he's destructive, even if he's selfish, even if he's narcissistic and abusive. Okay? The fact is, he knows how to push her emotional buttons. Okay? And that's what women really like. Okay, that's what they really fucking get off on. Fuck all this being a courteous, being a gentleman, opening fucking doors, paying for the date, having a good job. Fuck all that shit. That shit doesn't fucking matter, okay? A man who knows how to fucking make a woman go through an entire emotional spectrum over and over again, okay? That's the kind of guy that women want, okay? And that's what Big was. That is not what Aiden is. Aiden is fucking plain fucking vanilla. All right. So anyway, Carrie ends up going with Charlotte to the opera because, Charlotte never met Phil. So they go together, and while they're there, they look at the balcony, they see Big there. Big's there with Natasha. And he's got his little binoculars. He sees Carrie, and Carrie sees him, and she's like, I gotta go, Charlotte, bye. And she runs out of there. Big chases her, but he doesn't make it. Okay, so now she's realized, oh my God, I've been such a bitch to fucking Aiden. Here's this guy who wants to do anything for me, and then I see my ex-boyfriend who was a big asshole to me, but she really liked it, okay? Who's a big fucking asshole to me, with his wife, okay? And now he looks happy, and I'm not happy, so no. Aiden's gonna save me from this pain. Where's Aiden? Now Aiden's not returning her calls. So now she's like, oh my God, I pushed him away. Oh my God. See, she only gives a shit about Aiden once her feelings got hurt. Once she saw Big and her feelings got hurt, and she started remembering how much it hurt her and how she fucked up that relationship, because she did fuck it up, okay? You can go look at my old reviews, okay? And look at the shit she did while they were together, okay? She's a fucking bitch, okay? She leaves with other men. She fucking, she threatens to fuck other guys if he doesn't do what she says. Big always did what he wanted, not what she wanted. And when he didn't do what she wanted, she got fucking pissed off and went crazy. Okay, she got shit-faced drunk. She fucking crashed the fucking church to meet his mom after he told her, I don't want you to fucking meet my mom. She fucking showed up anyway. She calls him at 3 in the fucking morning, drunk out of her fucking mind. She knocks on his door without telling him in advance that she's on her way to fuck him, even though he's trying to watch a pay-per-view game. Okay, she fucking leaves, embarrasses him at fucking parties and leaves with other guys. I mean, come on. It's a fucking bitch. No wonder he didn't want to be fucking serious. He left her fucking standing. He had 2 fucking tickets to the Caribbean. And she fucking backed out at the last fucking minute. They were about to go to the airport. She fucking backs out. Get the fuck. Why? Because he didn't tell her what she wanted to hear. Okay? No. Fuck you, Carrie. Fuck you. You fucked up that relationship. Okay? You lost him. I would have left you a lot earlier than he did. Anyway, so she's pissed off now. So anyway, she calls Miranda and tells her, oh, Big was there and I'm fucked up, and Miranda's like, hey, you know what? Well, tough. Okay, so that's going on. Okay, so she starts having nightmares again. Okay, like I said, she calls Miranda at 3 a.m. in the morning. She finds out that Charlotte's pissed off that she fucking left her at the fucking opera. She wants to be with a man. Carrie's talking about, like, you know what? I need to hold on to Aiden, okay? Because finally I'm with a man who actually wants to be with me. Unlike Big. Okay, so now she misses him, like I said. She's blowing up his phone, but he's not answering it. He's always getting the message, So now she's calling all day. She went all fucking day calling him, and he never answered the phone. Like a whole fucking day, all right? not answering, so now she's scared of losing him. Okay, meanwhile, Miranda and Steve, they end up fucking on the washing machine. I guess she got over the shit stains. Okay, she didn't tell him about it. She just did his laundry again and said, fuck it, you know? Okay. Charlotte goes to meet Phil. She calls Dennis. Dennis finally answers. I guess he was out of town for a week. He says, okay, well, I didn't realize you wanted to meet Phil that bad, so I'll set it up, all right? So Charlotte goes to meet Phil at this bar. She's there looking, are you Phil? Are you Phil? Okay, and Dennis is there. And she's like, oh, Dennis, I didn't know you were going to be here. Where's Phil? He's like, there's no Phil. I never called him. The truth is, Charlotte, is I'm in love with you. I want to be with you so bad. But you're married. Oh, Amy and I, we're not happy. You're the one that I love. You. Please. He's like, no, you're married. Get away from me. See, you're a spark plug. That's what I love about you. No, Charlotte, come back. I'm in love with you. Okay, get the fuck out of here. Once again, this is the shit I told you about, okay? When they write cartoon characters, okay? These are not real straight men, okay? No guy would fucking act this way. First of all, Charlotte never ever flirted with him. They never had sex in the past, okay? They never dated before. She never gave him any indication that she was attracted to him, okay? So there's no fucking reason for this guy to think in any fucking way, you know, rhyme or reason that Charlotte wants him that way. She's done absolutely nothing. I can understand if they were flirting with each other, if they dated in the past or something, or maybe with that scene where they're all, the three of them, him and his wife and Charlotte were there and like she held his hand or something, you know, or maybe they were giving each other eyes, but none of that shit was going on. None of that shit was going on. So there's no fucking reason that he would think that Charlotte wants to be with him. No fucking reason at all. They never had sex, no kissing, no nothing. All right? So the fact that just at a drop of a dime, he's going to start confessing his love for her, you don't even fucking know her. You don't fucking know her that way. She's your wife's friend, for Christ's fucking. How do you love somebody that you've never fucking dated? This is fucking stupid. What are you, like 12? No, you look like you're fucking 40. And he's supposed to be a professional something. I don't know what the fuck he does. But listen, someone with an Ivy League college education does not fucking act this way. Okay? So Charlotte runs out of there, okay, and she falls down outside. She almost gets hit by a cab. The cab stops right before it runs over her head, and a guy comes out of the cab, and his name is Trey, and it's Kyle MacLachlan, you know, the guy from Dune, the original Dune. He's there. Okay, you remember him, Kyle MacLachlan, okay, and he says his name is Trey. And of course, once they look at each other and their eyes lock, it's love at first sight. And now Charlotte realizes, oh my God, this is the man I was waiting for. And he's like, oh, this is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. Unfortunately, it's not going to get my dick hard, is it? Time to go see the Viagra guy, right? I know I'm spoiling it. I remember him. He changed his name to Trey. His real name is Willie B. Hardigan. Okay, moving right along. Okay, so we know where that's going. Okay, or where it's not going. Okay, so anyway, Carrie still has not heard from Aiden. Samantha wants to fuck. She's tried Viagra and she loves it. She's fucking coming like a fucking opera singer. The doctor, Mark, doesn't want to give her any more. She's addicted to it, but she says she wants it anyway. So he says, fuck it, I'm never going to see you again. He writes her prescription for Viagra, and he says, we're never going to fuck again. All right, so he's out of there. He's 86, all right? Meanwhile, Carrie can't get a hold of Aiden, so she feels bad. She remembers that he said that he was going to take his parents out to breakfast this morning, so she crashes it, goes over there to meet him and his parents, and he's like, what are you doing here? He's like, oh, I was just thinking, that being in a relationship requires a leap of faith. And no matter how disappointing the past is, because you're a good man, and why didn't you call me back? He's like, well, you said you wanted me to be less available. It's like, yeah, well, you don't have to do everything I said. Bull fuck.